On any given day, more than 400,000 children are in foster care in the United States. There are more than 5,000 children in the Virginia foster care system. Children are in foster care because they or their families are going through a crisis. Often, these children, from babies to teens, have been removed from their parents because they are unsafe, abused, or neglected, or their parents are unable to care for them. The need for loving foster parents and safe foster homes is great and growing. Christina and Beth Hawes became foster parents with DePaul Community Resources in 2019.
I worked with at-risk youth, many of them who were in foster care, and noticed that they really just needed somebody to care and somebody to love them. And so it kind of started me on this journey of wanting to become a foster parent. And when I met Beth, it was kind of like a non-negotiable for me of, I want to have a huge family, I want to adopt a bunch of kids.
The Hawes first opened their hearts and home to two sisters, and later to their two older brothers.
So the two little girls, it was an amazing journey that we had at first with them. Honestly, there were many roadblocks that we had to overcome in like raising them and helping them, kind of get to where they are today. They're so much fun. They're little princesses. They love to play. They love to do tea parties. They are always moving. And their love is just the sweetest. We started spending some time with the boys, and they're 10 and 14. Totally different raising a 4 and a 5-year-old and then a 10 and a 14-year-old. They're a ton of fun. They're little jokesters. They love to play pranks. We play card games every night.
It's not often that a sibling set of 4 can remain connected once they end up in the foster care system. According to Adopt US Kids, approximately 2/3 of children in foster care in the United States have a sibling in care. Many of these children will be separated from their siblings. A common reason given for these separations is that workers could not find a permanent placement for all the children. Research suggests that siblings placed together experience more permanency and stability, a greater feeling of safety and protection, and more emotional support during a stressful and often traumatic time.
We look at pictures of them when they first came to us, and they don't look like the same children. Dark circles around their eyes, their faces were kind of sunken in, and now they just look so vibrant and alive that it's just pretty amazing.
We added it up the other day. For some reason, I'm not really sure why, but there's over 45 hours a week of therapy between these 4 children. Beyond that, it's a lot of love, right? Like showing them, I think unconditional love is probably the most important part of the work that we've done so far with them. Obviously there's therapists and there's social workers and there's case managers and things that have been great helps. But at the end of the day, telling the kids, like, no matter what happens and no matter what you do, you're always our family and we'll always love you.
It has changed who I am as a person. Now I'm just a completely different person all the way around. And it's hard to explain, but it's just opened, my heart and my mind.
It's hard. It's really hard. And the flip side of that is that there's so many more wonderful and beautiful things that they bring to your life. It hasn't just changed our lives. It's changed the lives of every person around us. Fundamentally, everybody has changed because of this experience and because of these kids that have come into our lives.
To learn more about becoming a foster parent through DePaul Community Resources, visit depaulcr.org.